like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back.
I mean, what the fuck? It don't be nothing in this motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't be shit over here. Like, what the fuck?
You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. But an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed, the direct hit, I'm sad like ooh.
Yeah, we heard it.
Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts.
See what happened. Hey, you got on play?
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I ain't got no fucking money. I don't know what the fuck. Why the fuck I ain't got no damn money?
Yellow! Argo Blue ladies! And Ripley! Watch the safety creek! Joker!
Alright, we're gonna go across.
Watch twist!
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And bulldozing his way through.
Yeah.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 53 yards.
Tevin hit that.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off inside the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
What you just saw there, first-round talent. Second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really started to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there.
Go back in there, though. Double check it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes defense makes a good play, too.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw, and that'll be incomplete.
Hell no, shit, it's only 8 seconds anyway.
Pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Here goes some cash right here, John. Let go. I just found some.
Can't hang on.
Just found
as
some.
I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 47-yard punt officially, 5 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
56 is the mic. Come on.
On 2nd down, it's Mack.
It's all right.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Boy, get up.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and move things up.
On the roof.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
No.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
See that red smoke?
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean. Meaning
you want to move over here to the right?
He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making,
far right, get inside the circle. Yeah.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag.
Get inside
let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's Hill on the return. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
Oh, they're close.
And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
Down 1.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit,
hold on.
One guy can make a big-time play and break
Don't go out there. You see him shooting at me?
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st. Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch out. Check 26.
On the ground, this is Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll find Galladay. That's complete.
Oh, come on. Give me the
right around the 34. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
He got that bitch up, too, man.
Give him 2 on the play.
Yeah, I'm in a good line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
I'm coming.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
I'm hella above it.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive is going pretty well. I could come right back at him.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 18.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the 1st half.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And Butker able to put this one through. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta get some more bullets. All right, let's go.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Oh, they everywhere.
Naeem Hines, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Fuck, I just need, hold on, let me get some, I'm gonna buy you back.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
I know, that's why I'm trying to do.
And that's intercepted. It's Darius Leonard, the 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Number 1, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having
man, that shit was so motherfucking
shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I saw it, but damn, that shit looked at first, boy. That shit looked like how that nigga even living, boy.
Damn, bro. What the fuck can I? I'm right
no
by
face.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there for KC. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw, it's Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
You got money.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still close to a buy station. That's why I'm just like, man, what the fuck?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On 2nd down now. It's Mack.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
A gain of 11 that time.
God.
The Colts first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't
he?
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield.
I'm about to have you back. I know we do.
Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4.
We about to get low out. I'm about to bring you back.
And we hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. This a give to Mack running to the right. And he's got this down to the 35. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, Hines. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on first down.
Go up, man.
He'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Brissett complete to Hilton. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Here's Brissett.
Oh, my God, this is so funny.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
53, Mike. And come on out here. Come get some. Come on here.
Brissett. And he's got his man Hilton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Brissett to throw on first. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell as the first half is winding down. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah,
I can run more top with a rando. Trying to do that.
This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
What you about to order?
We'll wait for John.
What you about to order, John?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play
All
here is
the
be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to...
What was that from?
Here's what you're...
That's
Law
caught inside the 20.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Now
That's
a timeout
exactly.
taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick
Pour
play
that
and then
bone
another
in,
timeout.
ribeye.
If they hurry, we'll see.
All the trip.
All the trip, yeah.
Goddamn, ate that shit, stabbed that nigga right in the neck with that bone.
Yeah, he did. Fuck that. Ooh,
So
god
from
damn,
their
he
own
did.
20
Yeah,
all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10.
58 for Mike. Here we go.
Now here's Mahomes.
I ain't nothing yet.
shit, nigga. I made motherfucking some breakfast tacos yesterday. I had one left over.
Travis
Refrigerator,
I was right over
in
at the
final
Taco
seconds of
Bell
the
and I
first
couldn't get a
half. And the
motherfucking
Chiefs are able to
case
draw a
of
bit
guilt.
closer. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
My tears.
Hey, look at that nigga jumped on JV shit.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
56, 65.
To throw is Brissett. They'll roll him out right. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
The throw taken in by Cole. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. A give, running right is Mack. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game
What
out.
was the name of that
but
movie,
a running game
Jay?
can really benefit your team right now.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why he was listening to that near rap.
Brissett on 3rd and 2.
That nigga
And that will be
crazy in that movie, bro.
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly,
crazy
but
in
it
that
falls
movie.
to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They were stabbing some nigga and paralyzed nigga in the legs. He could bleed out.
Well on this drive,
Stabbing him in the
third
leg.
and short, okay? They decided to throw the football.
Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. That nigga was wild in that movie.
Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
He was fine.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
First off, that bitch is not 36 years old.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
She is not 36 years old.
I can't wait to see what they have
She at least
planned.
50.
Because
Above 50.
some teams script to start
50.
a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try to
Right. You can tell you smoke a lot of 12. You smoke a lot of 12. That she do that.
And he'll get
smoked
about 3 as he
Marlboro
takes this up
Yeah,
to
she
the
do.
25.
She smoked the hard one. We started with
We look
Newport.
at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. First down, Brissett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now a give, right side. Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Oh, look at me, John. Turn around. Look to your left. Look to your left.
Now is Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Right away.
Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes now to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from... Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
The 1st down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a give, right side. It's Mack, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. On 3rd down, Brissett. He gets it to Brown, complete.
Ooh,
and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
They'll run on 1st down. Mack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Saw you alive? Where you was at? When them niggas was jumping on me. You gonna let them jump on me?
Here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brissett. And for a Colts touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Campbell with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
I'm so sick of this gulag shit,
on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late.
Nah, you ain't wiping them off, bro. It's at least 2 teams.
Is it bad blood?
It's at least 3 teams over there. It was a team that landed over here, Tom. Let you know.
Just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I had shit with that fucking shotgun, nigga. I wasn't hitting nothing.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision.
Hey,
he's taking a pretty good
beating
beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Truck.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively,
they're coming back.
Sure
they're coming back. Come on.
Their play sheet.
Come on. They out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
From
the gun, it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Come on,
Just
man.
Nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense
over here by the fucking
the front and the back
really
in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Coming to you, John.
And an alley to run. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess
You think
the
he's coming back?
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. We're set now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. To throw, Brissett. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
A first down throw for Brissett. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing.
That's your man's, bro.
Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that will shave one more off this lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, there you go. I ain't see you.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
But one thing Twitter and this goddamn what-you-call-it lets me know is that niggas are weird.
But he doesn't quite make
It's
it.
that damn quarantine and all these challenges and shit. But niggas
That's good for 28 yards.
really, really, really weird.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Completes it to Hardman. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Exactly. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Brissett now. This is caught, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check 3, check 3.
I'm so sick of y'all putting this shit on the fucking roof.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Nobody got time to be going up there.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
58's the money.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
We said we don't have step time.
He'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 23 yards the pickup there.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Okay, nobody runs the ball, so y'all ready to go get this loadout?
He's checking crab. 66.
Yeah, we got it.
Mahomes now on 1st down. They complete it to Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
God damn, that bitch got a sonic blast.
Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go deep.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Kelsey, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive. Over 1,300 yards. 10 touchdowns and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
We got 3. Y'all left me a gas mask. I'm not.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. He finds an opening past the 40.
Beat you to it.
And a cut to the sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Going upstairs.
Naeem Hines with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is mad, isn't it?
John, you bought all the plays, give him the tall.
Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter?
Money and get a UAV.
These guys who are playing in this game, there are
Don't
no feelings there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Trying to make sure we get another UAV.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here.
Let's go take it down.
Do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Let's go back to the UAV. Actually, I'm going to get a selfie by. Hey, somebody drop me 100.
One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, you got to play.